Hey, what's going on, day ones? This podcast is brought to you by a couple of phenomenal sponsors. First up, we got Rose Vogue Stylings. Ladies, are you in the market for a new purse? What about a new swimsuit? What about some earrings? The folks over at Rose Vogue Stylings, they got you covered. Please go to rosevoguestyling.com. And while you're on the website, please enter in that promo code late night. You want to make sure you're getting all of those amazing discounts. Also, if you are in the market for a lovely timepiece such as the one that I am wearing, please go to blackwatches.com. That is BLAK watches.com and enter in that promo code late night W8 to get another fantastic discount off of quality timepieces. Again, thank you to the folks over at Rose Vogue Stylings and those at Black Watches. Now to the show. Boogie! Turn the mic down so I don't blow your eardrums out. We are back for another episode. What's that sound? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Is that me? Is that you? What is that?
No.
Oh, you don't hear anything?
No.
Maybe that's just me. Anyways, we are back for another dope episode with some technical issues apparently on my end of your favorite late night podcast that we sometimes shoot during the day. I'm your boy, Nate Galloway.
And I'm Adrian Brandyberg.
And this is your favorite podcast that we sometimes shoot during the day. And I messed up the intro because it's been a minute. Late night with Nate and Adrian. Shout out to the day ones. Like, subscribe on all your podcast platforms. You know what? I feel like I should redo that because I totally messed that up because it feels like I'm hearing something. I'm like, what is that? It sounds like water in the background. So I was like, Boogie, do you hear that? So you know what? Let's let's just do that's my rewind. Boogie! You know what time it is. I'm your boy, Nate Galloway, and welcome back to your favorite late night podcast that we sometimes shoot during the day. That's y'all know who that is.
Oh, okay. Listen, you're just switching up. Adrian. This is Adrian.
I was like, the rewind. Let's do it all over again. But you know what? We're here. Y'all know who we are, It's been a minute, so sometimes it's a little rusty because I know what some of y'all were saying. It's like, yo, actually at the holiday party, people were like, hey, man, why hasn't there been an episode? And I was like, yo, it is the holidays.
What y'all expect?
Take breaks.
Right.
Like, y'all on breaks. Y'all ain't working. So why is it that we got to work? So pardon me if the intro was a little fuzzy. Pardon us. But we here. We're giving y'all a nice little holiday episode. Boogie! How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm good. It started snowing out here, so that we having a white Christmas for sure. A white heat take Christmas is happening right now.
Is this y'all first snow of the year?
Yeah, this is the first snow. I know you don't know anything about what I'm saying right now. I know, but it feels good to see a little snow on the ground for a little bit. It looks like it's not gonna stick. I mean, it's sticking a little bit, but honestly, it's not even that much. It stopped snowing, so. But this is the amount of snow that I like. This is the right amount of snow that I like. Nothing crazy.
Do the dirt bike boys and the four wheelie dudes, do they come out when it's snowing, or is that
That's
only
a great question? I don't know. This is so last Christmas and the Christmas before then, I wasn't here and it wasn't snowing, but it didn't snow at all. It was cold, but it didn't snow at all. So this is my first like official white Christmas in Philly. So
okay, I'm interested to see. I'm like, are they gonna put lights on the bikes? Like, what are they gonna do?
No, I can see them doing that though, because I saw like a couple little what are them three wheeler.
Yeah, the little spider thing.
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen one dude. He put little tricks
little
on
razzle
it.
dazzle on there.
Yeah, but at that point, like you shouldn't even be out here with them bikes because you're just gonna destroy the engine. Trying to show out. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like if you're showing out in the snow like that, you probably got it. You just like, this ain't nothing.
right.
I got another one of them Johns.
Oh
That's
God.
probably what they're saying. But how we got to catch up. We got to catch ourselves up, and we also got to
Yeah.
catch up. The day ones because it's been a little minute. So how you been? What's been going on in this holiday season for you?
I mean, it is a holiday. I threw on my Coogee-esque sweater
Gucci down
for
to the socks.
right for this episode. Everything's been well. Nothing special to admit. Very uneventful. Doing a lot of reflection. As we go to the end of the year.
Okay.
Christmas holiday is around the corner, so I did my shopping a little early because I'm only shopping for one person. So
Easy.
just being honest, people around here don't get gifts from me. So other than a Merry
I'm not
Christmas,
mad at that. Other than you being the gift.
yeah, my presents, and that's it.
That's the
Just being
Christmas.
the oldest, I just feel like, first of all, I'm always rounding up my siblings, trying to get gifts for my parentals, and then I I
Spending money.
generally I'm always getting hit up for money or something anyway
Like a little cash
throughout
out.
the year. Yeah, throughout the year. So that's their Christmas gifts. Come on now. The fact
It's
that you
like,
get a response from me, how about that?
Auntie Bugs didn't send me anything. Oh, hold on. Did you check your Zelle?
Did you
Because
check
throughout
that
the
history?
year,
Right. Come on now. Man, I took a little gander at my Zelle, my Cash App, my Venmo, and I'm like, hey, they really think I got money.
not only that, but it's one of those things when you look at it and you're like, there's not enough
Yeah.
things being sent my way.
Yeah. Yeah. The
You start to look at those
reciprocation.
things and you're just
Yeah.
like, what is
And,
going on here?
and I don't know if people know this or not, but this is the official start of Capricorn season. So,
Okay,
it is, people forget that Jesus was in fact a
he was a
Cappy.
Capricorn.
Yeah, he was in fact.
So okay, so I was gonna say like who is the top Capricorn? No one tops Jesus at this particular point.
I mean, should I continue?
I mean,
LeBron
who's
is a
your top three?
Capricorn.
Who's your top
Oprah
three
is a
Capricorns?
Capricorn.
I mean,
I mean,
you can kind of stop right. Jesus, LeBron, Oprah. I mean,
should I
who's topping that?
continue? And then I'll
Topping that?
round it out with MLK. Martin Luther King is a if you
Now you just bragging. You just
right.
bragging now.
If you really want to go through,
It was
you know
just
what
like I
I'm
want a
saying?
little extra razzle dazzle on there.
It's
Okay.
so many great Capricorns, like, and
You didn't even mention yourself because you just so
well,
modest.
that's a given.
You're
Folks,
so humble.
you know what I'm saying? Folks don't understand when it's to our time, people be like, oh, here we go. The goats. Yeah, you're right. We are the goats. Yeah. Yeah.
I've
Oh,
never heard anyone say that about you. I feel like everyone is
oh,
kind of like, yeah, I don't think anyone has anything bad to say about maybe the niggas who've had bad dating experiences with y'all. But outside of that, it's just like everybody's like Capricorn is cool. It's always oh here come them whack ass Leos or ooh,
oh,
them Tauruses. It's them freaky ass like
yeah.
Scorpios.
Yeah.
Y'all are just like yeah
No, I,
Capricorns.
I feel like a lot of people be like Capricorns feel like they know everything, they know it all, or there's more Type A Capricorns than anything else.
I can see that one. I can definitely
Yeah,
see that one. The type
yeah,
A
because
one.
we are some controlling freaks that need everything, and we the most successful fools out here. You know what I'm saying? So listen,
Controlling. I don't necessarily get control. I will get okay. I will get that y'all. I don't want to say it's a project. I will say it's like
oh,
a y'all have a way of being like, you
judgy,
should do this.
yeah,
You should click this
because
link.
we're always right.
So it's just a way like that. And then y'all are 9 times out of 10. I will say when I go to the Capricorns in my life, y'all typically are right versus other signs.
That's fair.
Like y'all will say, okay, it's okay to crash out, Nate, but y'all will give steps before y'all be like crash out. These
Yeah.
other signs be like, yeah, nigga, go ahead and crash out right now. And I'm like, wait, there's no steps to this.
Yeah. No, full out right now. Just go ahead. You know what it is? I will say more times than not, we are like probably the most rational.
Yeah.
Um if there's a reason and we've done the research, we'll be like, so you've done XYZ, it is. All right, well then guess what? The final step is crash. So go ahead.
Yeah, it literally is a checklist with y'all niggas. It's like, yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep. Okay, my man.
All
You
right.
done
I'll give you the
did your
green light.
diligence.
Right.
So yes, in that sense, let's give another round of applause
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
for all the caps in your life. Buy a cap of drink if you know what.
For real. No, for real. Because, we got to, outside of, especially on the East Coast or in the Midwest, we out here thawing out for our birthday. We got to do stuff. Well, folks are, when we give you guys, just invites and, requests to do certain things, y'all really got to think about it. These are the times where people are like, I don't know, how much do I like this person? Yes, we are very intentional. We know at this moment in time, this is hibernation season, and folks do not want to step out, but step out for a fellow Cap. You know what I'm saying?
It's one of those. It does show you how much you like this person because it's like, it's like a -5 outside.
Yeah.
And I'm putting on multiple layers to come out to your event. I
Yeah.
really love you. So
Yeah.
we're doing this thing here. So it does show you that. Because my birthday's in May. So I know y'all coming off the strength of just it's the weather. And honestly, I'm a Cinco de Mayo baby. So I know 9 times out of 10, you're not even coming for me. You're just like, oh, it's your birthday? Great, Nate. Here's some tequila.
Right.
It just so happens to be one of the biggest drinking days. That's what it really is.
Let's continue on with the party. Let's keep the party going. No, but everything's been Gucci. I'm happy that I'm here to see another year. Can't believe it's 2025. That we even saying that's gonna be weird. I know we said this last year, like to even say 2024. Yeah, nigga. Now we got to do this again. Now 2025. Yeah.
So our number now too. Ooh, a 5. It's just like, all right, 2025.
I know. We so damn humans are just weird. Yeah.
What's the slogan? Was there a slogan for 2024? Or is it like thrive in 2025? Divine and like what's that'll work in 2029. Divine in 2029. Like what's
my slogan is stay alive in 2025 because the fact that we about to transition into this orange Cheeto and have 4 years of this man. Yeah, 2025. Let's try and stay alive, y'all.
Really, it's gonna be like 4 years of Elon. So it's just like get your popcorn. And for those y'all motherfuckers that got Teslas, they're probably gonna start working as soon as Trump goes.
They got cameras watching y'all. So anything y'all doing in that Tesla, best believe.
As soon as Trump puts his hand on that Bible, all the Teslas are gonna instantly just shut off. It's gonna be like, and y'all gonna have to, buy no one's gonna the warranty's gonna be voided. It's just gonna be some shit. I'm having popcorn ready. I'm be like, hey, we out here, baby.
Yeah, at one point I did want a Tesla, but then I started realizing, oh, this man is crazy.
Yeah, I felt the same way too. Then when you really look into, it's just like, yeah. Then also I'm looking at some of the things like the breakdowns that they have.
Yeah.
Like, these ain't normal breakdowns. It's just like, oh, I can't get out and I crash. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is the one time you should let me out this car. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are things where I'm like, no,
the steering wheel is turning left. Like, wait, while I'm driving?
I'm just like, some of these things, no. Little catch you on fire or something.
Yep, they sure was.
I think it's also the fact that if my battery cell breaks, I'm out those batteries are expensive. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
bro. Like, I don't got 100 racks to, I'm
We
cool.
ain't there yet. But how have you been?
I have been good, man. It has been a good holiday season. I have been trekking all over. It's all over Michigan. I'll
All
put it
right.
that way. Like, I have
Okay.
just been here, there, all around, which is kind of why
The
my
Mitt, if you
mind,
will.
yeah, the mitten, the dirty glove. That's why I messed up the intro because I'm still kind of frazzled from not having enough rest because I have been in the
Mm.
car, just driving and driving and driving and driving. Everything was cool. Started
Okay.
out, went to my mom and dad's anniversary dinner. Um,
Yay.
41 years of marriage. Shout
Whoa.
out to the life givers. Um,
Wow.
that was cool. Went to the Capitol Grill. That's our spot boogie.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a Capitol Grill, I'm gonna find one. And it was a good experience until it wasn't.
It's
And normally
always
Capitol
something.
Grill, it is. It wasn't me though. Nate did
Not
not
this
cause
time.
any issues. Not this time. Capital Grill's normally pretty good. No one really has
Yeah.
any issues. It might just be okay. Mistake was overcooked. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Went in there and there was my mom and dad were like, oh, the waitress kind of had an attitude, and I was like, okay, first waiter, love that guy. He wasn't even
Mm-hmm.
their waiter. He's like, oh, you guys look nice. Take a picture. I was like, oh, that was nice of him. My dad was like, I want that guy. And I'm like, yeah, not how it works, pops.
That's not how it works at all.
It's like he's waiting on that table. He was just nice enough to take your picture. You're at this table, so it's another waiter.
Yeah.
So I could kind of tell that this lady, it was just you get a vibe, but it was a little off.
Okay.
And throughout the day or throughout the evening, she just didn't come back and check at all. But then her regular showed up and they were sitting like right beside us. And that's where it
Oh.
began to be more telling, where it was like, I'm jumping through
Mm.
hoops for
Mm.
those people. Um, I kind of got annoyed because when they first got there, they kept bumping my chair and they was hugging over top of me. And he did apologize, but I was like, hey, bro, take that over there. Like, it's kind of tight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Capitol Grills, they're all tight. Like, you hug
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
entryway or the
Right.
foyer
In the
or
lobby.
whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
she was jumping through hoops and all that cool stuff, and it was just weird. Not weird,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just like, I get it. You think that black people aren't going to tip you, so you're going to jump through
Mm.
hoops.
Mm.
Um, my mom doesn't eat salt, so she thought things were overly salty. So she was like, "Yo, it's kind of salty," and I was like, "Okay." I recognize
Okay.
for a person that doesn't eat salt, if you just have a lick of salt, it's gonna
Yeah.
be overly salty. So I was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, ma, um, they can't just go back and remake all these potatoes because it's blah blah
Right.
blah." She
Right.
kind of understood that. Cool. So it just got to the point where it just service just so bad. Ask for the manager doesn't show up. Ask for another manager again, nobody shows up. So it's just like, okay,
Wow.
Mama Bear is getting very frustrated because this is her 41st anniversary. And you know how black people are, especially black women on their 41st anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
You not gonna fuck up my
Mm-hmm.
41 years. And that's what it
Mm-hmm.
was. So my dad steps away because he can tell that
Mm.
she's gonna blow up.
It's a
Little
steamer right here.
announced to
Mm-hmm.
me, he's already talking to the manager. So mom's is fuming. Waitress comes over and brings his happy anniversary, the little cake or whatever. I
Sure.
don't want that. And I was like, ooh, kind of spicy there, mom. The lady's like, well, sure, I don't want that. And she never gets like that. She's like the most sweetest lady
Mm-hmm.
until
They
she
all
is
are.
not. She is
Mm-hmm.
like that pressure cooker. It's just like
Yeah.
the quintessential, because I'm so nice, I will let you walk over top of me until you the last person to do it, and now the sticks are broken.
You
Now
get to, yeah.
I'm
Reap the
mad.
wrath of it. Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was. And again, it was
Mm-hmm.
her anniversary. So I want the manager. And she was like, your husband's over there. And she had this lady scared. Rightfully so, though, because it was terrible service, but she was scared off her ass. Manager comes over and he sits down, and my mom is like, it's my 41st. And I'm like, wow, let him
Yeah.
talk because
Yeah.
she's like, I'm ready to pay. And I'm like, no, Sharon, you don't pay, because if you pay, then they're not gonna give you anything. I was like, why
Yeah.
would you do this? I was like, no, because she's like, it's the principle. I'm like, well, the principle here
Yeah.
is to let them solve it. So Buddy goes and he gives this long spiel. So I want you to come back for your 41st and a quarter anniversary. And you know, my mom, I could tell on her face, she's like, that's not my anniversary. But she's just like, okay. And she's literally fuming. And I'm like, I'm just like, calm down. I'm like, calm down. And she's like, are you married? And I'm like, here we go. And she's like, this is my 41st anniversary. And he's like, I am. I just celebrated 45. So you know. And he's like, I do know. He's like, I'm going. So he's like,
but why you got your mom sounding like Batman?
I'm ready to go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like, Christian Bale, is that you?
So he's like, put your card away, because this lady is so adamant about paying. He's like, I'm taking care of it. So he takes care of it. Everything is cool. My dad comes back with a rose. My mom is still talking about it. It's my anniversary. My dad's like, let it go. He's like, it's been solved. And then he's like, see, this is what I got to deal with all the time. He's like, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't be knowing. He's like, this is where your son get it from. This is where your son get it from. Then he's, you know, then he's like, how is it that the most hot-headed person at this table right now is the most calm and most logical person here? And I was like, you know what, Dad? I have no idea. I do kind of know. I did take a couple puffs from the you dig on my way in there. But I was like, you know what, Dad? I have no idea. Calmed her down, and she was like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm just so sorry. You know, I don't get like this. This is just, I'm like, Mom, it is okay. Meanwhile, I'm texting my cousin. I was like, yo, auntie just went off in the Capitol Grill. He's sending text message to his mom.
You done
like,
messed it up. You just telling everybody.
I am, because they know she don't get like that. They're like, girl, what has happened? So the whole family is just like, Sharon.
It only takes one person, and that's this nigga right here, out here, telephoning the situation.
I had to on that one. I am
gossipy ass nigga.
I am the charade of the family. For those of you who don't know the reference of Housewives, that is me. I am the bring up on ass nigga of the family. But so that was cool. Then fast forward to going to the holiday party. Everybody is just lit off of their ass, because why not? So wake up, I forget my keys, you know, in Detroit. So I, of course, get all the way home and don't realize I forget my keys until I get all the way home. Then the next day I have to drive all the way back to go get my keys.
And then that's what your ass get too.
Yep. Then proceeded to kind of sit in traffic because it was starting to snow, and the salt trucks, which kind of could be my grinding of the gears that I forgot my keys. But, you know, yeah, it was cool. I'm not gonna lie. It was the whole just being around, you know, family and all that stuff. I was like, I love this, and also seeing my mom turn up, because that was a rare. Like when I say rare, I was just like, yes, love this. Text my brother. It's like, Mom, turn the hell up. Wish you would have been there. You know. So it was fun. Like I said, my grinding of the gears should have. Oh wait, you know what? My grinding of the gears. You know, I should. Okay, you know what? Let's just get to it. You know what really grinds my gears? Because, you know, Boogie, I told you, I was like, you know what, Boogie, we beefing. You know, I had a whole nother grinding of the gears. I think I'm gonna get my
we beefing.
We beefing, Boogie. Beefing.
Okay.
I was like, I'm still gonna do my original grinding of the gears, but I got to give you my grinding of the gears, Boogie. You know, I am so goddamn jealous of all of the fun that you and your little friend group.
Whoa, did you just say love it?
I did. Yo, little friend groups. I was like, oh my gosh, these niggas are bringing desserts and they're cooking other delicacies. And I see catering and I see
Okay.
Jenga and I just
Okay.
see joy from millennials. And I'm
Okay.
just like, I'm happy for my
Okay.
friend. I love the
Yeah.
excitement that you have
You're happy
all
already.
of
Okay.
these
Yeah.
blacks around you, but it
Hmm.
also grinds my motherfucking gears because I'm just like, I'm jealous.
This is
It's a
all
it's a
new
good
to me.
grinding. It's a good
Oh,
grinding.
okay.
It's not
Okay.
a
Yeah.
not a real. It's a happy grinding because
Okay.
I know how hard it is
Yeah.
for adults to find friends. So I'm like, look at these blickety black folks over here. I see them with their games and their prosecco.
Yeah, look at you. Oh man, it took a long ass time. It really did took a long time, and I will say for the listeners, if you are friends with me on the socials, then you might have seen my story. But yeah, a friend of mine um, had a white elephant party and game night slash game night. And if you don't know what a white elephant party, a white elephant game or exchange, I should say, is when it's gag gifts. You bring gag gifts. And you put the gifts in the middle of the pile, and you have the option of selecting a gift, stealing a gift, and keeping said gift. Um, and yeah, it was one of another great event that my friends literally hosted their asses off. Had hella games. I'm talking about once we were done with the game, we had like a 5 minute intermission and we was on to another
Another one.
another another game. So yeah, I will say that is a I have been very lucky to. This is year 3. I have to
I see you
remind
out here.
folks that this is year 3, and I finally got friends out in this piece, and it's
She's
it's
like,
a
I
real
got a
community.
motherfucking tribe. That
Yeah.
is dope as hell. Hopefully, all them niggas subscribe to this podcast and they are, running them numbers up for us. So to the real grinding of the gears,
Oh, okay.
hot honey. Yeah, because this is another round
Oh,
episode.
you about to go on hot honey?
I am because it's not hot, Boogie. The
Oh, here
main
we
thing that
go.
I thought with hot honey
Oh
was it was
god.
gonna be hot.
Like spicy?
Yes. I
Okay.
thought the whole purpose of hot honey was like, okay, you want some honey, but with a little kick to it. It
Okay.
just tastes like regular ass honey. I was like, where's the spice
God.
at? I looked at the back of the bottle. It's like jalapenos,
Okay.
pepper. So it has elements of things that would be spicy,
Okay.
not a lick of spice. Maybe I just bought the wrong hot honey.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was. Because I bought the store brand and I was like, okay, most store brands, they still sometimes hit, not
Yeah.
necessarily as much. I was like, okay, this is a test run to see if I really like it. Because I don't want to go out here and spend like $11 on the really name brand hot honey. And I'm like, this shit is ass. So I
Yeah.
spent like $5 on the store brand and it's not hot. And I'm like, why is this not hot? Like not even a lick of like, ooh, that's hot. Nothing. I was severely disappointed. So I mean,
God.
just do better. Do better, hot honeys. So yeah, there's that. Quick recap. Though I gotta, just because I left this out of you asked me what
Here
I
we
was
go.
doing and everything. Shout out to Dario. I was in Dario Durham. I was in Chicago, your
Okay.
hometown.
Hmm.
Popped out to his new studio.
Yeah.
Just do a quick tour. Shout out to that brother. Love what he's doing out there.
Heck yeah.
Just beautiful. Took a couple headshots. Appreciate you, bro. Ham. Because I asked you what you had, like what's Boogie eating. I gotta tell you what I had when I was in this Chi-town. Did a little Korean barbecue. That was our
Oh, nice.
Asian
Nice.
spot over in
Nice.
South Loop. So that
Okay.
was
Where
dope.
did you go? Did you go to Gayukaku? Where you go?
That might be the name of the place. I don't know the name. It was on the corner of where that big Target is. It's right across the street from that Target on Clark or further down.
I don't know.
You might know. You've probably
Yeah.
driven by it because there's like a black-owned
Yeah.
soul food spot right beside it.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the same spot. And then, of course, because it was a freak ass snowstorm, so I was like, "Let me get out of here."
Yeah.
So I had to hit up Maxwell's Gyms by UIC. Nice little
Whoa.
Polish and a little double cheeseburger
Oh.
for the ride home. So had to
That's
get
old school.
my little Chicago fix. I will say the hot dog did not quite hit like how or the Polish because I had a Polish and a hot dog because I was like, let me just eat all these things.
Yeah.
Polish, like I remember.
You should have went to Jewtown.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. I should have. I drove through Greektown and was like, you know what? The highway's over here.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. Cause also,
yeah, because Maxwell don't be hitting like it used to.
Like it used to. Yeah. You are right. And it was one of those things where I was like, it's really cool. Let me get in and get out. But also, you motherfuckers on the damn Ryan, slow down. Slow the fuck down. Like, it's boogie, it's slush, and niggas still want to go 90 miles an hour.
Hey, that's one thing I will say about Chicago. Hey, if it's snow on the ground, that ain't stopping nobody.
It's just like, oh, I see this curve on this exchange here by Chicago State. I'm about to just rev up even more. It's like, bro, what are we doing here? It was so many accidents over there by the factory. I was like, man, I can't wait to get. This is the one time I could actually say I couldn't wait to get to Indiana. Yeah, I could not wait to see that sign because I was like,
because this ain't Atlanta where people slow down and once they get a little inch of snow,
man,
and they shut down. They shut down. No. Chicago, they will put nails on their tires. Okay,
go chain these up
and chain them up, and they will find a way. Okay.
Y'all motherfuckers is just like sliding. What?
You talking about Tokyo Drift? Right. Niggas will be whipping it, drifting, and will find a way to get back home. Okay.
You know what it is? Y'all were just like, salt trucks are right there. It's just like, yo, like that does not mean you can floor it. No, we can't. I'm just like, all right, you got it, bro.
Hey, I saw a car driving behind the salt truck because the salt truck sometimes be whipping it too, and I'm talking about fucking up their car with this behind the salt truck, following them on ease. It is my god! Come on.
If you've ever, for our listeners, if you've ever been behind a salt truck, it is just it is the loudest, most. It's just like 1,000 rocks. If you, for anyone to willingly follow behind a salt truck, you're just a dumbass.
Just dummies.
But if I was a salt truck driver, I probably would be whipping it too. Because what are the odds of you flipping one of those motherfuckers?
Yeah, like, you the one that's taking over. You taking over the streets. Them streets are yours now. Okay.
I feel like if it's one, I know they're gonna automatically drug test you if you flip one of those, but it's just got to be like, what the hell are you doing? Like, there's no way. So it's just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna drug test you. I'm just gonna fire you because it's just like you were doing some shit. Yeah, you were doing some shit. So yeah. Anyways, let's keep this thing rolling. Boogie, we gotta tip that hat.
I'm tipping my hat.
Tip the hat, tip the beanie. Who you tipping to this week?
My tipping is going out to Michael. We forgot about the dogs, Vic. I want to shout. No. I do want to shout out to Michael Vick for accepting the head coach job at Norfolk State University.
Norfolk.
Yeah, a shout out to him. First of all, I had to ask, first off, where the hell was Norfolk?
Boogie on Sports. You're supposed to know this.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. But also, like, I just want to shout out to Michael Vick because it took him a while to get back to this. And, that situation definitely ruined his life, his career, and he was fighting his way back to just get some semblance of normalcy. And so the fact that well, first of all, the fact that he got all this damn time for dogs is outrageous. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, I'm just happy to see this black man actually, putting in the work and getting back to what he loves the most, which is football. So shout out to him.
Yeah, man, that's dope. Dope as hell. He's from that area, so I think he's going to be able to recruit really well. And I think it's a winnable conference. They're not a bad team either. So a couple minor improvements, they're going to be good.
Good
I
luck.
did see people who were like, "Oh, I hope he can stay there and not leave." And it was just all right, man, y'all taking these jabs already because
Yeah.
y'all want him to build up this and
Be a
never leave.
primer.
And
Yeah.
it's like, look, bro, if he has the success that Prime had, he's probably gonna leave, and that is
Yeah.
okay. That is okay. When you guys do good on your job and other places poach you, you
Yeah.
leave
For more money, for more
Exactly.
opportunity. Like, stop acting. I can't. Okay.
Cut it out. But do you think because I look, if I'm Mike Vick, I would lean into the dog stuff. I would lean into it. What's that song? If you want a big dog, not a puppy. That would be the song that I come out to in my press conference. Like it is what?
Yeah.
I got them dogs.
But
Literally and figuratively.
yeah, that's what. But I don't understand. What is he going to say in replacement of those statements? Because football, they say that all the time. I'm gonna be a dog. I got them dogs for you. He was a big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is he gonna say now? They're fighters. I don't know.
What can he say? I
don't
won't.
know.
He can't say them thugs because
Yeah,
they
can't do
get
that
them.
either.
I want them YNs.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you can't say that.
I ain't gonna hold you though. If my coach was like, I want them YNs, I'd be like, you know what? Go get them. Go get them. Go get them.
No.
Especially if they winning. I want all the YNs to come to Norfolk.
We're not about to drill nothing. So shout out to him. I hope he does
Definitely.
well. So,
I think he's gonna do well. So kudos to him.
Yeah, who you got for your tipping?
My tipping should be of no surprise. We had a couple days off. Would have given it to him a couple weeks ago, but it's none other than Travis Hunter.
Hey.
Give it up for that brother winning the Heisman Trophy. You haven't seen a two-time player like him since Charles Woodson. For like 20 years since we've seen someone play on both sides of the ball, truly play on both sides of the ball. So congratulations to that young man for taking home that award and several other awards.
And that's a dog right there.
Big dog. That's what Deion said. He's like, I got my dogs and my Louis. I'm bringing them with me. So, he did it. And kudos to those boys.
Yeah.
Boogie. We keeping this thing on roll. Let's get to news you can or cannot use. All right, on the weekend or cannot use in the Wrestling Power. We've got Nikki Giovanni passed away. We've got Alpha Anderson, Ricky Henderson, and Art Lewis all went on to the upper room. Rest in power. They were all giants in their fields. I'm sure we all have amazing stories of how each one of them had touched our lives. So again, rest in power to all of them. All right, first up for news you can or can't use. Sometimes these professional organizations, they just ain't shit. They just ain't shit. And oftentimes they try to hide it. They often, you guys want free tickets. If you make this shot, you get $50,000. Or in this case, the Hornets were giving out a PS5. But they ended up taking it back from a youth. I'm pulling this story up right now.
Off camera, they took that away. I can't believe You'll hand it to the kid on camera.
It was crazy is there were a couple of tweets that brought this up. It says, you guys want to see a cheap sports organization. In this
Yeah.
video, my best friend and his nephew got called onto the court for a special segment where they gifted the kid a PS5 publicly. When the cameras were off, they took it away and gave him a jersey. Take a bow, Hornets. You crushed this kid. So it was a statement that came out from the Hornets VP in regards to the PS5 incident. It says, during last night's game, there was an on-court skit that missed the mark. The skit included a bad decision making and poor communication. Simply put, we turned the ball over and we apologize. We have reached out to the family and we are committed to not only making it right, but to exceeding expectations. We will be providing the fan with the PS5 that he should have taken home that night, alongside with a VIP experience to a future game. Our goal is to remain to elevating the guest experience for every person that enters the Spectrum Center and to show our fans how much we appreciate their relentless support.
Wait. So this supposed to be a prank?
Yeah, it was a skit gone terribly wrong.
So everybody knew about the prank except for the family.
Except for little Johnny.
Except for little Johnny. And wow, I know that kid was smiling with tears holding that jersey.
Man, and how much you want to bet? It was probably like one of the trash players too. It probably was like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, you gave me a G team nigga, more than likely. I just want to know, like, who wrote the skit? Yeah. Where was the funniness at?
Where was the funny? Yeah,
because like I'm just still trying to play this out. So the skit was like, oh, we're giving him this. So you give it to him, everybody cheers. That's great. That's not a skit. That's
hey guys,
that's what they do all the time.
Yeah.
Like, so where's the I'm just whoever wrote this skit needs to be fired.
I think they were just doing it to cover their ass. That's really what happened.
Yeah, there's that.
I think that's what's happening. You can't do a massive skit publicly, and then not let other people know what the funny is, like, because everyone's just guessing, and everyone's like, what happened? What?
Because I'm trying to see how this played out. So it was just like, you guys, what did he do? Was like a musical chair?
We don't know.
It's so confusing because it's just like, if I'm at the game during the halftime and I see a kid getting a PS5 during the house, I'm like, all right, cool. You had the winning seat, son.
Yeah.
They do it all the time at events.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be like, so then we're gonna take it away. Like, is that what you wrote? Like, where? I don't get it. But also, I would have definitely been like, you know what? Y'all got it. I need like 10 of these.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want just one. Like,
I was about to say, Charlotte, what's going on? I thought y'all was in it like swimwear. I thought y'all had money galore, but for some reason, the PS5 was a struggling issue for you. I don't understand why after an event, a situation happens, then they have to go reach out and find the family or the person that they did wrong. You could have fixed that issue literally during the game.
It's like, yeah, we missed the mark here, guys. So here's the PS5.
Yeah,
I'm just what I mean? Like, I think what's more insulting is how they're using like basketball references.
Sure.
And I'm just like, hey, bro, like, this ain't Sports Center.
This ain't this ain't the time to be funny, my guy.
The skit was bad. It was a bad decision. Simply put, we turned the ball over. Like, hey, like, it was 3 seconds left on the clock, and
they don't know when to stop. Right. Like, they don't know when to stop. Let's try it this way. What about this time?
We should have called a timeout and never, ran the skit. Like, I mean, like, what are we doing here? Like, bro, Stop.
Oh, but I wonder who's writing these. This writer's room is just
like, boo,
Yeah.
tomato. I
Yeah.
mean, also,
Yeah.
every other organization in the league is like, yeah, take that skit off the books.
Yep.
Benny the Bull would never do that.
Yeah, Benny wouldn't. Benny, they wouldn't do it. Nah.
Just do better though, Strider. Also, though, I would have been like, yeah, my son got cancer. So
let's double this up.
Yep.
What else can y'all do?
I'm like, I lost my job. It's the holidays, and I can't afford Christmas. So
let's VIP this a little bit more.
I actually have 4 more kids at home. So
Yeah.
What can we get up out of this? You trash organization.
Right.
Anyways, topic number 2. I gave my tipping of the hat to Travis Hunter because he deserved it.
Yes, he does.
For winning the Heisman Trophy.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we've not been talking about him winning the Heisman Trophy on the internet. Since this man has won this trophy,
talk about
we have not seen the trophy.
Nope.
We've not heard anything about the trophy.
Wow.
We've not seen him go to a single event. Only thing we have seen or heard of has been the girlfriend talking about how she's gone. Travis is taking her to the club, everything. We have seen clips of her asking, should I be here? Can I go? What have you? I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
We've seen him on the internet talking about get out my business. We've seen her talking. It's just, we've heard from Trick Daddy. We have heard from Benzino. We have heard from Bow Weezy, Future. We have heard from everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. So Boogie, now let's hear from you.
Oh God.
How do you feel about what's going on for the young brother?
This is young love. Y'all have to understand. First of all, Travis, I don't want to assume. I don't want to put these notions of what I feel as though is happening.
I think I know where you're going with this, but spill the tea.
Travis is first of all saying, get out of my business because you don't know what's happening. Because he probably out there pounding out ladies left and right. I'm just saying. But calling this one,
that's a good plot twist.
But calling Lena, the fiance, the boo or the boobs, the head boo. But listen, I don't know.
Plot twist.
I'm just saying, I don't know what's happening, nor should we care at this point. Why? This is my first time ever seeing something like Lena being so much on the scene and being like, why are we getting so much flack? She's getting so much flack in general. First of all, who cares? Let these little kids live. Whatever happens, gonna happen. They're not getting married. I know
they're engaged.
I know they are engaged, but they're not getting married. I'm gonna just say that right now. The way that this is going, there ain't no way in hell.
Is this a Boogie on Sports exclusive? They ain't getting married.
This is a very, very exclusive. Just because, you saw Shador. I don't know if people saw, but Shador came out. He came out and said, hey, my man, was y'all leave this man, grown ass men responding, trying to give this man, this little kid. Well, he ain't a kid, but damn it, what is he, 21?
21, yeah.
Yeah, 21. Do you remember being 21? And how, come on now. He has 2 things on his brain. Fucking and football.
I was about to say coochie. Coochie and coochie. Hoochie and coochie.
That is it.
The 2 F's. Fucking and football.
That is it, okay?
That is hilarious.
Let this man be, okay? That's why he was like, hey, we good over here. Like, let me be.
Little do y'all niggas know.
Right.
I agree with you. I think your plot twist was one of the one I didn't see it that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. I agree with Shador
Sure.
because it's like Shador. I felt you got to say his name not like that.
Yeah.
Shador.
Yeah.
Because he's right. Most of the people who are commenting have his number, or
Yeah.
it's like, well, why don't y'all send a DM?
Yeah.
And I think maybe a DM's not being sent because he's on public forums, like
Sure.
he's twitching and those types of things. So I was like, okay, let me respond that way. Because you're probably not going to look at the DM, or you're probably not going to respond to the text message.
Yeah.
So that might be the only sliver of grace I'm going to give in that regard, because he's right. Y'all got his number. You got Dion's number. Most of y'all have some connection to where you can get a hold of it. Like,
Sure.
it is what it is. I think it does come from a place of love and concern, especially in this industry.
Of course.
And I look at it that way because it's like, and I've seen people who were like, yo, none of these niggas are married. They're all divorced, blah, blah, blah. They shouldn't be talking about this. If anything, they're probably the best people to give him this advice.
Sure.
Because they have, one, had huge bags of money dropped on them. They have seen every possible type of woman that you can see, that Travis is just now starting to be around. So I think there's that. Yes, there is some level of projection, but I think when they're seeing, hey, the amount of money you have now and are about to have, let me project a little bit, brother, because I lost millions. I want to try to keep you from losing millions. I think that's what it sounds like. But also to that, because like you said, don't you remember when you were 21? I do.
Yeah.
And I remember the times where people would be like, hey, man, you probably shouldn't talk to that one. And you did it anyways.
You did
like
it
you
anyway.
Said, like it in football. Like you're going to do those things. So no, he's not going to listen. Like most of us didn't. I'm sure, Boogie, there were men that people told you not to talk to. And it is what it is.
Yep.
Everybody has those stories.
Yep.
I just think people are more so concerned about him because most of us didn't have millions of dollars on the line.
Yeah.
I think those are the huge differences there. Now, granted, you said what you said, and he has already shown that, hey, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
So let that be.
People forget Deion Sanders is his coach. And you don't think he's telling the same speeches that he's probably telling his sons?
Because he's went through, what, 2 divorces?
Yeah.
One of them was really bad. So, he done
I'm sure that, I'm sure those conversations been had, especially to the top flight football players that's on his team. Deion is not a dummy, okay?
He invited Brittany Renner there. So, I mean, you know that he has had people around. I think that the timing of some of this
is just terrible.
The videos of her twerking on cats, the pictures, the
what smear?
It's a weird timing. So it's just like, yo, if these things are happening right now, all right, brother. I will say the whole "you weren't my type" that video, that's alarming. But I mean, hey, if y'all figured it out, who am I to sit over here?
But I've said that before, and I'm out here hand in hand with this nigga. So
I mean, it's just like, hey, it's not your type, not your type. Somehow, sometimes people
can grow
into your type. So I mean, hey, the optics of it definitely look like, hey man, you're getting juiced. But like you said, I've been with her for 5 years. We don't know that timeline. On the internet, everything moves fast, and it makes it seem like this came out like yesterday. If he's good, then fall back. I think I get where he's frustrated, and I hate that he's had to
get up off the
gram and those types of things. But it's just like, at some point in time, bro, you gotta learn. Like you in the industry, bro. You are in. This is your life, dog. You probably shouldn't be on the socials and stuff like that, anyways, man.
No, a lot of people don't want to say this.
I know where you're going with this, but say it anyways.
But I'm going to say it because I think there was so much trepidation and like
trepidation.
yeah, and like just a lot of worry from folks, partly because and I'm gonna say this nicely, but I also want to be very realistic as well. Travis Hunter, two folks, or probably the ladies, around his age, probably, he probably ain't get no play.
Okay, Boogie,
And
you've danced around that. Just say what it is. It's an ugly nigga.
Okay, he is not aesthetically pleasing
Especially
as
Boogie over here, like,
no,
well,
because
God
no.
made some people.
Okay, all right, but he's not. I don't think he's ugly. I think you know what it is. I don't think he found the right hairstyle /
That is, I'll give you that one.
I think that's what it is, because he's not an ugly dude. He's actually a very goofy, funny dude, and I think that's why people. All right, am I doing too much right now? Okay, am I adding? All right, well,
you go back and listen. He's just a goofy, funny dude.
All right,
nigga.
All right, am I giving symptoms of an ugly motherfucker?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You have literally.
No, I think what it comes down to is Travis is not aesthetically what society says. This is how because I'm just saying comparison. You go to Shador, you be like, oh, okay, look at
for football players.
For football players, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, okay, you're a nice looking dude. And then
the
you go
that run into walls on a regular basis.
All right.
We have this specimen, and then we have you.
Yo, stop it. This is a 21-year-old kid. That's why I'm saying I'm trying to be careful.
Hey, ugly is ugly, Boogie.
All right. But he's not, I don't think he's ugly. I don't think he is what society says. This is normally what people go for. And people go for other ways.
You just make it you just keep digging the hole.
Okay, I'm done.
You just keep finding more adjectives and verbs for ugly.
All right.
Society. Okay. No, you are right though. Okay, look. I think it is the hairstyle.
That's all I think it is. I think it's the hairstyle.
Yeah.
That's throwing him off.
He's not, because it was a lot of strong face things. Yeah, it's definitely the hair.
For me, I think if he cleans it up and he'll grow into his face. No, I'm just saying because he has strong features, and so when you have strong features, sometimes you don't need all that extra,
kind of got a Robert Griffin the third face to a degree. Like it's a big face to a degree, if that makes sense. Like I'm seeing RG3.
Oh,
I don't know. RG3 Predator.
Oh, stop. Oh, stop.
But I will say this: there's a lot of
CeeDee Lamb is Predator. Don't do that.
You got a big face too.
Yeah, don't do that.
You know what? Maybe a lot of niggas in the NFL just got big heads and big faces. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I will say this. I'm tired of the talk. I want.
I'm over it.
For right now, we should be hearing about him getting ready for the bowl game, getting ready for the draft. We're just hearing so much about this. And the things that I do feel bad, again, no one should have to delete their page for shit like this.
Agreed.
Even for her. And if they have this worked out and figured out,
then why does it matter? That's what I'm saying. Let the young kids be young kids. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, but a lot of people who are in the mix, y'all are in relationships y'all shouldn't be in.
Whoa,
y'all with people y'all shouldn't be with. Y'all getting cheated on, or y'all are cheating on people.
Damn.
It's just like, yo, shut up. Because if y'all could rewind, if there was a time machine, if you could hop in the DeLorean, I'm sure a lot of y'all motherfuckers would not have dated some of the people you would not have dated. Your baby daddy would not be your baby daddy, So shut up. Like, some of y'all hate y'all baby mamas. And you would literally be like,
it's telling.
1980. Yeah. Okay, let's rewind. Like, So cut it out. I will just say this. I'm not wishing nothing bad upon the young brother. I feel like we know how this story's gonna end, and I hope it don't end that way. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so no.
Good luck, my guy.
Anyway,
Yeah, good luck, my guy.
it is time to get to the y'all niggas is tripping. Who you got, Boogie? Who's
My
tripping?
young niggas is tripping is going out to another high-powered, if you will, high-powered man, if you will, that messed up his life. Top uniformed police officer in New York Police Department has resigned amid allegations he demanded sex from a subordinate in exchange for opportunities to earn extra pay. So, Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch accepted the resignation of Chief Department, and his name is Jeffrey Madre. Friday night, effective immediately. Apparently, first of all, the department said it declined all the comment on the allegations. They take all allegations of sexual misconduct seriously and will thoroughly investigate this matter. Says a lot that this man resigned asexual. I'm gonna just say that on that much. Anyway, on Saturday, Epps filed a complaint against the city with the Federal Equal Opportunity Commission, claiming that Madre engaged in quid pro quo sexual harassment by coercing her to perform unwanted sexual favors in exchange for overtime opportunities in the workplace. What in the hell? Miss Epps has endured profound harm at the hands of individuals who exploited their position of power for personal gain. And the retaliation she faced for standing up to this abuse underscored the need for immediate reform to address systematic failures with the NYPD. This man said, if you want more overtime, would you mind kissing my penis? And
it's not funny. I'm not laughing.
It's not funny, but it's funny because first of all, they didn't go into details exactly what he said, but it went along the line of kiss his penis in exchange for overtime. Mr. Jeffrey Madrick, you are that much of a narcissist.
Yes,
you're that hot, right? Now, and I want to give some backstory. He joined the police force in 1991 at the age of 20 and rose through the ranks to become chief of patrol in 2021 before being promoted to chief of department last December.
So that's 21 years of doing fuck shit.
So what makes you think just now that you in December, you finally became the department head chief. Now you decided to go in and really test the waters to see if you got pulled the way you think you had pulled.
I'm the motherfucking chief.
This is what your ass get. I just want to say I want all the big heads that think they are big and bad and they can say and do whatever they want. I want them going down. Okay? Lose your job, get locked up, lose everything that you done work for because you want to be an asshole because you want your little Peter Weeder kiss. Peace out, my guy.
Hilarious. Imagine you go home and you tell your family, like, baby, I just became the police chief. It's right around Christmas time. You about to get that bonus. You about to go out here and just cash everybody out. Then you got to go home 2 days before Christmas, and you like, yeah, I gotta take all this shit back, baby. And then she's like, why? What happened? And you like, yeah, so allegedly, they said I told someone to kiss my penis. Like, like what? Like, just like,
and his rebuttal was he retaliated by claiming she was abusing overtime, prompting the department to launch a review. Now, That's not what happened at all.
That's yeah, there was a review launched all right, but not in her overtime. I did read that they said that she had additional $200,000 worth of overtime.
She
You
did.
made $400,000. It's like, God damn, what the hell was y'all doing over there? Like that's well, I know what he was doing.
Yeah, we know exactly what they was doing.
What the fuck? This is one
yeah.
of okay, like it's not funny, and it's just a very terrible situation. Do you think he said penis though? Because I feel like that is just like that's a whole other level of deviancy to just say penis. Like,
I did a quick search to see if I could find the actual verbiage of what, but they're not giving that out. I don't. First of all, he's from New York. They not saying penis. That's the truth of the matter. That's the truth of the matter. That's where it is. That's where it's at. Hey man, I doubt that he's saying penis.
Yeah, exactly. I can think of some things. I made it sound like Buddy was from Boston.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
But yeah, that's just.
But yeah,
I hope.
drop. I really want to get rid of all of these men that really think they want to abuse their power. So
I hope she gets it all and then some. Like, look, man, like y'all gotta stop doing that. And then I hope, honestly, when situations like this happen, because I'm like, I hope you get a bag. But also, I hope it's so much that you don't ever have to still work there. Because, you know, some of them, they still keep those jobs.
They still keep going.
I hope you don't ever have to, because those are fucked up situations. Let's be real. Like, I feel like it's going to make it harder for you to still be there. So I hope it's enough where you can, one, it's never going to take away the hurt and the things that she's experienced there. So I hope that it's just enough to where it's like the next part of your life, you can live it up and do whatever the hell it is that you want to do. But also, because I know she got them cop tactical gears and everything, I would have punched him in his dick. I don't give a fuck. I would have been like, taser, like something. I don't know.
Well, he's retired early, so peace out, my guy.
With no pension. I hope he don't get nothing.
That's where the money right there is.
Seriously.
That pension. So, but niggas definitely tripping. Who you got?
Mine was going to. I mean, Bill Belichick. He was hired, University of North Carolina, as their next head coach.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, backstory for those of you who aren't up on the Tar Heels. They got rid of Mac Brown, who was 73 years old, just to hire another 73-year-old person.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? But that's not really why he is getting the y'all niggas is tripping. The y'all niggas is tripping is going to all the people who are very quiet about the contract. Because in that contract, he negotiated that his son would be the coach in waiting. So whenever Bill decides, I don't want to be here anymore.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was part of the contract. Or whenever Bill gets called to the Super Bowl in the sky, his son will officially be the new head coach. And no one seemed to have a problem with this. The issue I have with this is when there are people like Prime over there in Colorado, people seem to get all upset when it's, he's taking his sons, he's taking Shador. Or when Bronny gets a job, when Bronny gets drafted by the Lakers, all hell fucking broke loose. He don't deserve to be here. Nepotism and blah, blah, blah. You know how you motherfuckers do. So it's just like, the least y'all could do is be consistent, because we all know how this situation is going to work out, because historically NFL coaches do not do well when they go to the college ranks. So this is going to be what most of us assume is going to be another dumpster fire of 4-5 years for the Tar Heels, and it's going to be turned over to the son. And nepotism, it is what it is. It's always going to exist. It's never going to go away. But at least you goofy motherfuckers on the internet should be able to call it out. But we know why you won't, because One group of people happen to be white, and the other group happen to be black. It is what it is. But you honkies are tripping. So
Yeah, that's a little wild for me.
you know what? I got to give him the Chris Rock.
Cracker ass cracker.
There we go.
All right. Well,
You know. Anyways, let's keep this thing on rolling. Adrian, let's get to the final topic, and we'll be right back.
Yep.
It's the final topic. It's the final topic.
These car dealerships, he's sending people off. And none other than a case that happened out at a dealership. I believe this was right outside of Denver, or used to be Utah, where a man purchased a newly, it's not a new car, but he purchased a vehicle later to find out that it was a lemon. The dealership denied the refund, and said individual decided to take things into his own hands in the form of driving the car through the front doors. He said, I know your return policy says no returns, but you gonna take this car.
Mm-hmm.
I had the story and then the story went away. So give me 2 seconds. But it was one of those things where lemon laws are there to protect a lot of people.
Yep.
And this is definitely one of those cases. For what I read in this story, the gentleman needed a car, and the way they framed this up was like, hey man, this is what is in your budget.
Yeah.
And they told gentlemen that, hey bro, this car has not been inspected. It is what it is. Whatever issues you have, they are yours. If you take this car off the lot, you know this. Got the story pulled up here now. Buddy since had issues. It says here, Utah man went off the rails, blah, 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 Monday. It says Tim Dolly of South Point. I was at Tim Dolly's Mazda in South Town, where Michael Lee Murray was 35, purchased the vehicle. He returned it a few hours later, according to the affidavit. He returned to request his money back for the vehicle. However, the staff told Murray the vehicle was as is, cannot be exchanged for any money. Murray told the manager, since they are not giving the money back, he's going to drive the vehicle through the doors. After throwing out the dealership, Murray hopped into the new-ish vehicle as promised and crashed it through the front. 7 employees reportedly leaped out of the way to avoid being hit. Says the vehicle was completely inside the entire building. The front doors of the building are now inside. Glass was shattered everywhere. There were pieces of the door frame that caused vehicles inside were damaged, where caused damage to other cars inside the showroom. Says there was $10,000 worth of damage.
Wow.
Says in conversations with the police, he said they sold me a lemon and refused to return it. I watched the video, and in the video, the dealer is the most smug remarks ever. This is probably the most shadiest car dealer that you would ever see in your life. There's without a doubt they sold this man a terrible car, a lemon, and they knew they sold it to him. Hey, this is what happens when you sell people bad shit.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't feel bad for the dealership. I feel bad for the man's, because now you got to pay for not only that car that you purchased, which ain't shit, but now you got to pay for the damages as well. So high heads do not prevail.
Not at all, but I feel like there's one lawyer out there that would be like, you know what? I got you. What's my man, Top Dog?
Yeah.
He probably is going to be like, you know what? I gotta wait for you to get out of this. He sold you a bad car. That absolves you of everything.
Yeah.
Even crashing through the window.
Emotional distress.
You of everything.
Right. You gotta spend it somehow. Sure.
I just think this is like you as a dealer, you knew this, and you know people need cars for
Yeah.
whatever reason. Like, there's just no. How are y'all putting cars out on the streets that are just faulty cars? My man having to like Fred Flintstone it to stop. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't have drove the car through the window. I don't know. I can't say what my crash out would have been here, pun intended. But it would have been something. I don't know what it would have been, but man, that was tough. But $10,000 fine though. That's you would think that it would be way more damage than that. Like that's crazy. It's only $10,000.
That's because they probably was like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you the min. I'm gonna give you the minimum because I see the frustration. I know where it's at. We've had so many complaints from them, but I still get it's fine.
Yeah. Speaking of Top Dog, because the Brian Urlacher billboards have now been taken down. For those of you who
they have
Boogie knows will know this and we'll get a kick out of this. For those of you Chicagoans driving any highway, it's nothing but hair lacquer from the airport all the way till you get to Indiana. It is hair lacquer billboards. They have been replaced with nothing but Top Dog billboards. Everything is Top Dog now. So somebody got some money because they was like, no more Urlachers.
Oh, damn.
We have come to the end of this glorious pod. But before we get up out of here, gotta hit you the nothing blunt factivos. I know what you're saying. Damn, Nate, you might be high. Probably why I messed up the intro in the beginning of the show. You might be like, oh, damn, Nate, you know, that was really blunt. Sometimes you need that bluntness. Here we go. It's the holidays, niggas. Be with your family. I know it's like, Nate, you said that last time. I did. I'm saying it again. Go be with your family. If you ain't got no family, go be with the people that you love and want to be around. That's it. That's the nothing blunt facts. I ain't got nothing else for the peoples. Like, subscribe on all your podcast platforms. We appreciate you for being here with us. And maybe on the next episode, there won't be any blips or blunders. We'll say this. We might be back next week. We might not because it's the holiday. So just tune in. But if you don't see us next week, you will see us in 2025. What you got for the people's boogies?
Yeah, more than likely you will see us in 2025. We will be, I'm thinking about it now, probably we'll take another week. Why not? Just because it's the holidays, we all need a break up out here. As always, don't forget to smash that bell to be notified as soon as our content drops, and to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell that friend. This is your favorite podcast, and they should be listening to it as well.
That's right, because all of Boogie's friends at her glorious Friendsgiving and White Elephant are all listening. They're all listening or watching.
Oh Lord.
I'm jealous. I'm just saying.
Oh Lord.
But Boogie has said it all. This has been a pleasure. Yeah, there's not going to be an episode. So we'll see you guys in 2025.
I'm Adrian Bird.
This is your favorite late night podcast that we sometimes shoot. Yeah. Peace, y'all.
Later, y'all.